Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
All right, we are out of ad heck.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. All right, let's see here. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to studio. Here we are. Hello. I'll. Now your arm hurts? Oh no. May I offer you a scuffed art stream for your so food. Stop. Anyway. Look, this is very serious business. Welcome. Hello. Listen, we're doing problem solving today. I need my brain cells. Oh, it's Jackie. Hello, Jackie. Also, hello YouTube land denizens, welcome in everybody. So, we're doing art today. I have a very interesting problem that I figured I would point out, and we can figure out some anatomy things together. Maybe this will be kind of a teaching stream thing, but it's also kind of a work-along thing as I'm trying to fix some anatomy issues from a commission I'm working on. That's the plan for today. Chad does not want peace. Denizens, why? Now, I literally ate before stream. Listen, you can talk about food and I'm not even gonna be affected by it. Aww.
I love it.
12 months.
Oh.
That's almost a year of art.
That's crazy. Almost a year? One might even say that's a whole year. Dang, has it been that long? Time just goes, doesn't it? Torres, thank you so much for all of the support for all of this time. I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Time do be schmoovin'. I swear it was just Christmas. Time is very rude. It's true.
Hello.
But yeah, welcome in everybody. Hello, we're doing art today. This is going to be I got issues with the thing that I'm working on, and you're all coming along for the ride. Which will probably be a lot of Isla cursing past Isla about choices, but it's always Christmas somewhere. I don't think that's correct, Jackie. No, I would say it's probably not Christmas, aside from like one day a year. Hand over the fish? Ha, no. Can you push your head out the window? Yes, by all means. It's gonna be kind of a, you know, those like slow moving trains that go through the whole amusement park, and it's basically just a glorified like tour of the park. It's basically gonna be that kind of ride. So it's I can have the darn fish. Oh, that's a very special variety of fish. Thank you very much. I will eat all of them later. In another realm, it's always Christmas? Well, that's fine, but we are not in another realm, are we? Okay, so Torres is going to have their head out the window and bark at people. Got it. This will be a very interesting ride. Alright, I do expect borks randomly throughout the stream, now that we have established that you're doing that, okay? But yeah, again, thank you very much. Alright, so we got some hellos to get through, and then I would like to explain my problem to you guys, and then we're gonna work on figuring out what the heck is going on with this thing. That's the plan. And then I don't know, Prophet, That's like the step 1, step 2 question marks and then profit. That's like, it's an old meme, but it checks out. Anyway, all right, let's see. Oh, why are you not scrolling? Are you broken? I think it's broken. Oh, what you doing? Oh, it freaking out. Okay, we're gonna not do that. Has everything freaked out? Are we still live? Are we good? Oh, Bork. Okay, I see the Borks. Excellent. Okay, stuff is just freaking out. All right, let's try doing this a different manner. We live. Hello, welcome. Okay, let's see. That is that. Gumpy, you troublemaker, welcome in. Hello there. Phoenix, it's good to see you. Welcome. Do keep arson out of stream. No arson during streaming hours, remember. Frost King, hello there. Glad you could make it today, you fabulous mod. Vanikin, welcome in. Hello, hello. Raster, hello there. It's good to see you. Ivan, welcome in. Hello, hello. Let's see, we've also got Kyron. Hello, Kyron. Scrolling. Sevi, hello, Sevi. And we got Envy, welcome in you too. Invert, hello, hello. All right. Okay, YouTube land, that's going. We got that. Let's make sure that we have this going. I need to rearrange all of my windows because I have like a bajillion of them up and going. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. All right. So, to the art screen. Yeah? Listen. Can we all have an agreement that we don't joke about the stream breaking? Okay? Pinky promise. Don't joke about that. Listen, we can joke about a lot of stuff. It's fine. But like having jokes about technical issues, not ideal. I would like to know if there's an issue. Yeah? Don't do the boy who cried wolf thing and tell me there's an issue when there is not. Because then when there is an issue, because of course there's going to be an issue at some point, then we'll all have issues. No gaslighting. Yes. Specifically about technical issues with stream. Yeah? Listen, other stuff? Why would I know? Have you never seen Pinky Promise? Listen, you do the thing and then you shake your pinkies. I don't know why this is like better than any other type of promise, but there it is.
Hello.
Well, it's not like a million windows, but like it's a fair amount. I do have my task manager going. I'm keeping an eye on it, so it's fine. Kailua, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Lumen, welcome in. All right. Okay. Today is Thursday. It feels kind of like Friday. I don't know why. I've actually had a very productive week thus far, which I'm very pleased about. But let's go to art screen, and you guys can see. All right. So here is commission that I'm working on, and the issue is this lady.
Whoa. Hello.
Yeah, we're gonna fix anatomy. That's the plan.
Hello.
What do you mean? What do you mean the fox is weird again? When am I not weird? Also, thank you for brain cells. Hi, Don. Hello there. Glad you could make it today. Lord Bill, hello there. Welcome. Had a bad sleep. Aw, listen, if you gotta go do a nap, by all means, okay? Go forth.
Hello.
Go forth and nap. What's the issue? She looks fine. Okay, so I was late to stream today because I was making a helpful guide on why this pose doesn't work. So we're gonna go take a look at that. Naps are evil. Saver Lily, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Alright, so the idea for this pose was she is leaning toward this lady who's laying on the research table, you know, doing cat things. The issue is this leg, okay? And so the idea was to have the arm resting on the leg, but this leg, this is not how anatomy works, like at all. Am I overthinking it? We'll find out. Removes leg. Okay, so anyway, so I was late to stream today because I was assembling this 3D model as like a demonstration, right? So got person kind of leaning up against here and like leaning over, and I was trying to pose this correctly, and like the way that the leg would have to sit, like there's, if you try to look at the ground plane, the whole thing, like it doesn't quite work, this pose, right? So as much as I would like for this pose to be this, I don't think this is gonna work as intended. So we gotta figure out somewhere else for this leg to go. There's something weird going on with her face that I don't like. So we gotta figure out like how to draw the face. And then I have decided that I wanted...
So food.
Yes. No, wait, please. Okay, that's enough. It's very ticklish. Anyway, so we have also decided in our infinite wisdom that it would be a great idea to draw like the bottom of somebody's chin. This is like a very difficult thing to draw. Yeah. Well, like so I could draw at this exactly as is, and it might be passable. But the thing is, like, it could be better if we fix some of the anatomy issues. Like, we want this to look like a normal, like, pose that people do. Something casual, right? The free run meme, exactly. Trying to sit. Yeah, I could try to reenact the pose. That might actually help. But the big issue is like the head currently. It's like if we go back over to this one, my initial thinking had the head like way more. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Like way more tilted over. Oh. But that also kind of looked weird. So trying to figure out how to stylize and also have the character like leaning over, you know? So that's kind of where we are with this. And the other issue is I've done some attempts to fix the issues, and like some things are better, but like we're losing like this intrinsic like the familiar like leaning in, and like it's missing the body language that makes it feel like warm and intimate, right? So yeah, so no, I was throwing this thing together to try to show to you guys why there were issues. One of the big ones was that this person is not sitting on like any sort of ground plane. I don't think we can get this leg up high enough to like yeah, we can't make this leg go high enough that the elbow could sit on it. So there's just some issues with this posing. So yeah, honestly, a lot of the chin right here, that's gonna need to be a shading thing to describe the shape, because like there's generally not a lot of hard lines. This is also why noses are difficult to draw, because a lot of it is very gradual shapes, not necessarily lines. So anyway, we have some anatomy things to figure out. And whilst I was assembling my thoughts for this stream, you know what would be actually really helpful? Knowing what perspective we're working with here. I think that would also help quite a lot. Anna? What do you mean, Anna? So this is a commission. These are two OCs. I have no idea if the bean who commissioned it is here, but that's okay. We'll keep. I think I've seen the game the Mouse PI. I think I've seen it mentioned, but I have no idea what this game is about.
Hello, hello.
Oh, Midlight, hello there, welcome in. Hey, you, look. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be fixing some anatomy stuff. Stage 1 is figuring out perspective, I'm thinking. So, what we're going to do is we are going to ignore all previous layers and draw some other stuff. That's gonna be the stratagem here. Doom? Doom. So wait, like Doom, like the guy goes to heck and beats up all of the demons Doom, or are we talking something else? We're gonna have some very interesting perspective here. How curious. Okay, I think my initial sketch will work. At least a bit. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so. Unfortunately, or fortunately, knowing where all of our perspective stuff is, we can actually draw the room like this. Once we know where our perspective is going and what it's doing, then we can actually make our characters look like they are actually in the room, which is very important. Absolutely keep asking questions and trying to learn. That's how, listen, how to learn without asking questions. It's much more difficult. Looks like a camera perspective thing. So we'll find out if we can make it work, but I'm not sure if we can yet, but we're gonna try. All right, let's turn off our perspective stuff for now. Okay, so how is she sitting? That's the next question. So I'm thinking that they have like, actually I guess I still need my perspective. So I'm thinking that these two characters have a low like table, right? So if we draw the bottom part of the table, right? This is basically the ground level where our characters sit. So if she is sitting like here, where is ground level? So that would be like here. So then if she is sitting right here, like her hips are sitting on the ground right here, there's some flexibility. Like if this is her hips, she's got one leg under the table, right? Following our line of perspective, and then let's see, her other foot is there. We could potentially, like if there wasn't a desk in the way, maybe she could be sitting like this. And then we have, let's see, so she's leaning forward. Which makes this leg extra super awkward. Okay. So if she's leaning forward, that doesn't work at all. If we ignore the table and just draw where the leg would be, it would be kind of like that. Alternatively, hold on, I'm making sure that I'm saving a lot as well. That, how many ounces of ink is that? I don't know what that means. OG Doom, but it's 20s Mickey Mouse more. Okay, that sounds really funny. Like, interesting, though. I'm kind of a sucker for, like, noir theme, though. Okay, so then if we change this so that she is twimpsting to, like, lean over. Hold on.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
You know, I should save. So let's draw her rib cage, right? So she is, let's see. She is leaning over like this. Okay, we'll save as well. Hold on. Okay. I might have like maximum of 50 ounces of ink. Like I don't have that many. It goes bad after a while. Okay, we've got, she is doing a twinst. Then hips would be like here. I think if anything, we definitely need to lower her, like, legs. Especially if she is leaning on the desk as well. Okay, so then this arm that's like up in the air feels super unnatural. So then how to make this feel more natural? And if we have, she is twisted like that, how does that work? Especially with the perspective. Okay. We could do less of a the ink's in a container for a couple years, should you throw it away? Depends on if it still behaves like ink or not. Certain inks, if they are not like archival quality, will start to like brown. A lot of the stuff that I throw away just turns kind of sludgy, which isn't the best for inking. I would say it's got a fairly long half-life, but you have to remember, I've been alive for like 690 something years. So like I've had ink go bad. Yeah, we just have a lot of weird contradictory anatomy stuff with this character. We also want to make sure that, let's see, characters also need to follow perspective generally. So like, that will help to reinforce the feel of the room. So if we were to... Okay, if she wasn't as twimsty, how do you maintain your teeth? Flossing. The dentists weren't lying. They're not lying. You gotta floss. Okay, so we're not actually going to see this leg that's under the table, but it's good to know that it's there, right? And also, if this is our center line, then this other side of the hip needs to be just a little bit wider. Like the dance. I mean, that helps with overall health, but like you're asking specifically for teeth, you gotta floss. Yeah. Gamble champ, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Are we adopted? Wait, what?
I love it.
Jericho, oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Jericho. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. That's a long time to support, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Seriously. Also, Jericho, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Are you all adopted? Yes, you are now adopted. You are officially a denizen. Welcome. Okay, so we've got stomach muscles. The squish are actually too small for this character, but we can deal with that in a bit. Okay, so now we gotta figure out. Let's see, we've got the shoulder, we've got neck muscles. I think we're trying to tip the neck too far forward, which is maybe making this a little bit weird. Officially. Family? Yeah. Listen, denizens, we can all just be one big dysfunctional, crazy, violence and arson enthusiastic family, and there's just me trying to be like, no, please, no. It'll be great. Where's your room? Odd art theory question. So there's, I'm trying to think of like general helpful guidelines for like picking colors. So there's a few schools of thoughts that you can go with when trying to pick colors for a character. One school of thought is think about the character themselves, right? Do they want to stand out? Do they want to blend in? If they want to stand out, you want to pick colors that have a lot of contrast with like skin tone or that are very vibrant, that kind of thing. Going along with character personality, if you have a character that's very chill and calm and you give them a jacket with like flame patterns on there, you're gonna have a conflicting sort of feel. So like if you have a character that is like hot-headed and like angry all the time, will get set off really quickly, reds, yellows, that kind of stuff. So like your colors can describe the character before anybody knows like personality. So those would be my two general bits of advice. Think about character's personality and then figure out if that will influence the colors at all. Does that help? Okay, so how to fix this arm? Why does this arm look weird? Let me also get... Let's get this out of here. This ain't working. Okay, so we'll have the rib cage right there. It's like our belly button. So then, let's see. Everybody is very clothed because I do enjoy following the TOS. Yes. Okay, so then we have... Okay. So if she is relaxing this shoulder, and this shoulder is up like this, I feel like it actually might be a better pose if she looks like she is resting her hand or her chin on her hand right here, and that would actually help with a few other things in this picture as well. So we'll do that. What do my colors say about me? That I'm very fierce. That's what they say. Listen, blue, not usually, like, I mean, there's like the blue of the sky, but any blue creature or blue, it's like not normal, right? So danger. And then we have spicy red. Listen, you guys might not see it, but I have a bit of a temper on me.
Fine. You got me. I am fierce. So floofy.
No, wait, no.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
It's very ticklish. You know, I should save. This is a good plan. Honestly, you can get super in depth with color theory, but let me just ask real quick. When I say something is warm, do you think of a color in particular? Because like there's a lot of ranges for things. You can have like blues are generally calming, reds are passionate or like angry. Green is either associated with life or poison, or like green and black is like, you know, danger and or death depending on what you've got. So like there's, I don't know, I would say just contemplate like if a certain color means something specific to you, and it doesn't have to be a super in-depth thing. It could be just kind of a general like feel, right? That was telling the truth. I'm very fierce. That was accurate. Blue and red. It's birds and fish. As camouflage, so that I can catch my fish, obviously. A fierce wife Luffy. It's because well, listen, you can be fierce and floofy, right? Okay, honestly though, if you take Magic, I haven't played Magic in a long time, but they have like colors, and you can kind of associate, this deck is going to be like this based on the color, right? So like last I checked, white was like healing and light and that kind of stuff, and that's like your yellows and your whites. There's like blue decks which are full of, I don't know, trickery, I think. And then was it black was like, yeah, so there's like things that people associate with color, but you also have to realize that everybody associates different things with different colors on their own. So like if the internet says yellow is the color of money, you can be like, no, that's not the color of money, and you just do what you like. But the
Bit of a snack. Is healing and stuff. Isla, get a load of biscuits in me.
Oh my
So
goodness.
cozy, but also
Hello, D.
chaos.
Oh my goodness. I've been trying to catch your stream. Have you not been streaming this week? I swear to Bob. Are you doing okay, homie? I hope you are. Also, thank you for fish. The tax sphinx? Wait, D is now collecting taxes? Wow, okay. Oh. Yo, let's go. D's giving taxes. That's rough. But at least you get to punch some stuff. We got that going, right? So that's the thing. Well, D. No, hold on. Wait, no. D is a menace. You absolutely fabulous, Pete. Homie, thank you so much for the gift subs. I appreciate that very much. We are that much closer to spinning the wheel of fate. There we go. Seriously, D, thank you. Oh my gosh, homie. Have fun with the... D doing a chaos. Oh, there's a Konotomo. Hello? Wait.
A gift.
Okay, what's happening now? Hold on. We are 5 away from spinning the wheel of fate. Anonymous? I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, Anonymous, but I appreciate you. You are a legend. Thank you.
A gift.
Okay.
I love it.
It is time to spin the wheel of fate, I guess. But first, Konotomo, oh my gosh, thank you so much for gift subs. I appreciate that very much. All right, as per the agreement, no, hold on, I need to go back to this screen so I can do the thing. Here we go. Okay, the wheel of fate. Are you ready? So this is daily sub goal. I have a fun perk for you guys if we manage to do the thing, right? So as the prophecy foretold, it is time to spin.
Make something beautiful together.
I'm on the wrong screen? What do you mean? No, I'm on the right screen. It's right there. Look, unless something else is showing that shouldn't be, but should be fine, right? See what? See who? See what? Okay, so anyway. Yeah. No, we're still on art. We're doing art. He's fine. We're just spinning the wheel of fate. No, we're good. We're solid. All right, so what is the wheel of fate? You get a choice between next time we do art, we do like an hour of scrunkles, and I try to give everybody little doodles. You guys vote on a game that we will play together. Well, maybe not together. A vote for a game. Yeah. There will be, you guys get to pick a game for me to play. I will do a karaoke. Stremb. It'll be practice. I will practice singing. There you go. And the tiniest little percentage I will in-stream immediately, just to spice things up a little bit. Okay, are you ready? It is time. Who is this koala? I have no idea who this is. Also, Gamble Jam, thank you very much for the fish. I don't know. This one, the text got a little weird. It's fine. All right, let's spin. Now Hey, we're spinning the wheel of fate. Do you mind? There we go. Oh.
Boo! Did I get you?
It's Scrunkles. There we go. There you go. All right. So I guess we could do Scrunkles today, I suppose. It begins. So I'll tell you what. We will work on this for the next, like, 18 minutes, and then we'll do a break time, and then we'll do Scrunkles, yeah? You guys can have little doodles. I will make for you scrunkles. We'll do that today. We'll just check that off the list. There we go.
Give me a bit of a snack.
Yippee.
A silly art time. Yes. It'll be very good. We'll do it live. Exactly. Dude, thank you so much. Have fun at class. Yeah. All right. But yeah, everybody else will be doing scrunkles. I will set up raffle-y thing for after break. Yeah, we're gonna doodle same stream. But for now, let's get back to working on figuring out the anatomy. This arm works a lot better. We still have to figure out what is going on with her face. So we will slowly be figuring this out. Same stream doodles. I mean, we're doing art right now. We may as well do the scrunkles, right? There you go. And also, thank you everybody for hitting daily sub goal. I very much appreciate it. Listen, you might not know this, but D is actually really strong, okay? Like you wanna see a cool bean? Go look at D's streams. They're very, very good. She's fabulous bean. Like, listen, trust. You will learn things. I'm pretty sure she's a sphinx, actually. I just call everybody a bean. Okay, so now the question is, if we were to shift her, doesn't really look like, I mean, they could be looking at each other. And like, we could make this work. Does it feel intimate though? That's the question. Tyrantera Sallow there. Glad you could make it today. It helps to frame it. Good. I hope it does help. Good luck with colors. But yeah, colors meet design. Listen, there's a reason that people who design characters, like, there's a reason that's a specific job, because balancing personality and design and like a bajillion other little things together, like, there's a reason that it's difficult to do. And when it's done well, you're like, yeah, this is the one, you know? Only. I like how you put the only in quotes there, yeah. Okay, so do we like this pose? Can we change this face? How is it compared to original doodle? Okay, so phase 2 is adding squinch. And trying to keep in mind that our character somewhat needs to follow along with the perspective that we have going on here. Let's see. So if this is
Hello.
center line of her person, and then that wraps you around. J-Bear, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Listen, it's a loud vehicle. They're just, you know, it's fine. they're just driving around. It's probably not nefarious. I'm sure they're just going to get iced creams.
floofy.
Okay, stop.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
Okay. You know, I should save. Yes. Let's save. That seems like a very smart idea. Okay. Okay. Lovely. Did you want an iced cream? Yeah, we can get an ice cream, Jackie. Absolutely. Okay, so now her neck is like real long, and I'm not sure that I like the head angle posing. Looks a little weird. So let's grab that and do some spinal surgery. Just a bit.
Hello, hello.
Soren, hello there. Glad you can make it today. Can you get 2 iced creams? 2 iced creams is too many. You'll ruin your dinner. Funny story. Let's hear it. What you got? So there's a cooldown on a lot of the redeems. If you can't redeem it, it's probably because it's got a cooldown time. Listen, if I was getting tickled constantly, I would probably die or have the best abs ever. But listen, I gotta breathe at some point, you know? Oh. Is it odd? You think so? Okay, what is this foot doing if she is sitting sideways like this? How does that work? Okay, then you've got the ankle. That doesn't look right. Something. Okay, we copy, then we're gonna erase that, because that does not look right. Why? There's not a timer for it? Really? Huh. Maybe they changed it, but I could have sworn that if there was a countdown timer, that it would let you know when, like, how long you had to wait for the redeem to come back. I don't think I put a limiter based on how many people could use it. I think it's purely just time. Unless I'm wrong and I need to check it, in which case I do apologize, but like I think it's set up to just be time. It's garbage day. You almost got ratatouille'd. It's a good thing that you survived. Or maybe you desired to be chef and then you missed a golden opportunity. Okay, so what is going on with her neck? So she kind of muscly whamming, right? Okay, so if this is where her rib cage is, her neck is actually super duper not in the right spot. Also not thick enough. But if we do this, then her head's not in the right spot either. Ma'am, can you align your spine, please? Ma'am? had a moment. I think you would like this character, Konotomo. I think you would. She's very muscly. Listen, we haven't even drawn the abs. So I in my initial sketch, I gave her like a shirt that covers up the abs, but I'm always tempted, like you gotta draw them and have them, right? Like she's wearing PJs, but I'm like we could give her like short shirt, maybe. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, this is a commission, so I can't make her, like, too crazy different. Listen, I do have Regen commission side thing. So currently I'm working on this commission, but I also have some other projects I need to finish up before I will take new commissions. So like, technically open for commissions, but also it would be a bit before I got to them. But yeah, the option is always there. Option, yeah. Okay, does this look as intimate? It kind of doesn't. The body looks better, I feel like. Well, I can fix it. So there's something about the hip that looks a little weird. I think we actually need more hip. More hip. Okay. Okay, so I'm checking back with where her center line is, which is kind of a handy thing to keep in mind. You draw this over the rib cage, and then that's... So that is where her, like, abs, belly button, all of that kind of lines up there. Do I like this? Can we... You know what? Let's try. Okay, let's give her this. It's not bad. Let's give her this. Let's see if we can make this... She's, like, looking more at character. Let's see if we can make that work, yeah? Break times? Ah, we got, like, a minute. And then we'll work on scrunkles. You have earned it. We did the daily sub goal. We got it. So let's do scrunkles after break, yeah? So if she were, let's see. So the neck muscle connects up. Ear would be... She's tilting her head over like this. Our ear could be there. Jawline. Okay, the center of the face would be like here. We have nose kind of sticking out like there. Let's see. How to show the head is tilting. Something kind of like that, but then we gotta figure out where the nose actually sits. What the lips doing? How to perspective this. Honestly, kind of works. Theoretically it works. We would have to do some more detail work to see if it actually factually works. But if it does, then we can have her big floofy hair. Let's see. It's like the center of that. This would go like this. Does her head look really small? Her chin looks like super duper weird. Ma'am, why does your chin look weird? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Hey, Isla, you should save.
You know, I should save. Okay, saving. Okay, this is saved. Alright guys, so it is now break time, so let me do some prep work to do scrunkles, and then we'll spend an hour doing scrunkles. We'll try to get through as many as we can. Yeah? Don't ask me, you're the artist. I'm trying, okay? Listen, I was the one that came up with difficult pose, and now I have to figure out how to make it work. But listen. Maybe we need to tilt her neck forward a little more, actually. This is like very arrogant looking posture. I don't like this either. Ma'am, why are you like this? Because this at least looks like, I don't know, casual? Well, relaxed anyway. This pose, that is an arrogant tilt to the chin. Yeah, we still have some anatomy issues to figure out with her. I think... No, okay, we'll return after a bit. Okay. Saving. Alright, everyone, please enjoy break screen, and then we'll do scrunkles, yeah? Yeah. Alright. Wait, I should hydrate. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have that set up. Bam. And we're back. Hello again, everybody. Alright. It is now officially time for Skrunkles. Actually, hold on. Let's write this a little better. Skrunkles. There we go. Hello, welcome back, everybody. All right, it is now time for Skrunkles. How we're going to be doing this is we're going to be raffling them off. Everybody has a chance. Okay, so if you're watching, you can have a chance at this, right? It's exclamation mark Skrunkles to get into the raffle. Like that. Exactly like that. Had to be PC. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll be refreshing the list every time. That way, the winner will be able to immediately tell me what they would like for Skrunkle. Skrunkles with an S. Where is my... There it is. Okay. So yeah, everybody, if you would like a Skrunkle, exclamation mark Skrunkles, to enter the raffle. And then what is a Skrunkle? A Skrunkle is basically a scuffed little doodle, okay? So do try to keep it simple. If you're like, hey Isla, draw like 10,000 soldiers fighting a giant dinosaur, I will be like, this will be my drawing for you, right? If it works. Hold on. Oh my goodness. There it goes. Okay, we had our layers wrong. So if you're like, draw 10,000 soldiers drawing something else, and I will just draw this. Okay, so do try to keep it a little bit simple. Racer, that is not a command. That's also a lie. So yeah, something kind of simple. I will spend... Okay, mods, we're gonna try to go for... What, 5 minutes? Should we try like 3 minutes, maybe? Did I not have an S? Let me check. I gave the thing to my mods. Hold on. Yeah, it's got... Oh. Was Skrunkles worked? I have quite a few beans. Hold on. Oh, nope. It doesn't need an S. I lied. I lied. Okay. I lied. You don't need an S. There you go. Skrunkle. How funny would it be if I entered the raffle and then I won? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Don't panic. I can't win my own thing. Yeah, it's just no. So I lied. No S. Don't worry about that. Haha, you have been bamboozled and it was totally on purpose. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna spend, you know what, let's try 3-minute Skrunkles. Let's see how many of these we can do, yeah? Let's just try 3 minutes. Mods, if we would get the timer going. Okay, everybody in. And this will be, you only get 1 Skrunkle per stream, right? Yeah, let's try 3 minutes. All right, we're gonna pick a winner. Here we go. It's Envy. All right. We'll be doing as many of these as we can. So, Envy, what would you like for a Skrunkle? And don't worry, we've saved. We'll be doing this as smart as possible. Let's make sure that we have all of our windows open. There we go. Envy. we didn't have a lot of preamble there. But yeah, congrats on winning the very first raffle. All right, let us know what you would like for Skrunkle. We got 2 minutes on the clock to get the thing. You just want a little Jan? That's adorable. Okay, hold on. Let me reset, and you guys can begin entering. Let's see. Let's reset entries. Okay, and whilst I'm drawing, you can all type in !Skrunkle to get in on the next doodle. Alright, so that's how that's gonna work. !Skrunkle, that'll get you in for the next raffle, and then I will spend the next 3 minutes working on little Chibi. Alright. Mods, can we get a 3-minute timer? Hold on! This is very serious business. We can't be doing this. I can't be distracted like this. You stop that. Okay, cool. Okay, focusing in. Little Chibi Jen. Let's see. I do appreciate that this is a character that I have drawn many times. So like I actually know what they look like, you know. And if you would like a Skrunkle or the file for this, I'll be posting these on various social medias, and I will also put them in the Discord. So you can just save it and have it and appreciate it at your leisure. But yeah, all of these will go on social medias and in the Discord. The Denscord. Alright. She doesn't super look very chibi, but I think we could do like a smaller... What is she doing? What do we want Jen to be doing? Do I want to color these? I kind of want to see if I can color them. I have no idea how much time is left on the clock though. Let's see, give her like a collar and gotta have the hips, very important. Let's see. Oh, that was a terrible line. Let's not do that. Maybe she's got like a fancy like shirt on. And then she's got like gigantic huge hair. All right, we're gonna try to keep them to 3 minutes. That way we can do as many as possible. I think that would be good because we're only doing Skrunkles for an hour. We're gonna stop after an hour. It doesn't really look like a chibi face, and I think it's because her eyes are like way too high up on her face. Yeah, that looks much more chibi-like. Okay, let's grab some references. I can just steal the colors from outfit. It's loading, it's thinking. Okay, very good. New layer. Let me grab this and let's see. How is that time? Okay. Wow, she looks super bald. That's fine though. Okay, we gotta schmove on, probably. Alright, so, everybody, if you would like a scrunkle, type in !scrunkle, and I will stop. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. It's fine. Just this and this. And that's what you get. There you go. There is one Jan Scrunkle. There you go. Okay, so we got that one. Copy paste for the next Scrunkle. We are ready. We are preparing our layers. Okay, we are saving. There we go. All right, everybody get everybody get into the raffle that would like to be in the raffle. All right, let's pick another winner. Let's see here. Are you ready? Here we go. Bam. Gamble champ, you have gambled and won. What would you like for a scrunkle? We're gonna try to stick to 3 minutes as close as possible so we can do as many of these as possible. I'm what? No. It's fierce. I'm very fierce. Magical girl Isla. Okay.
How much? A bit of a snack.
No, how dare! But thank you for the face. Look, use your eyes. I am very fierce. Okay? But I will do the new one. Okay, this is for Gamble Champ. Let me label. Hey, we are in the middle. This is very time sensitive. Do you mind? Okay, let me also, before I start, reset. Okay, one per person this stream. Buzzard, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. Alright, if you would like a scrunkle, type in !scrunkle whilst I draw this next one, and then we'll just keep on rolling in this fashion, yeah? So, !scrunkle if you would like to be in on the raffle. There you go. We have reset all the entries. We are ready to go. Mods, if we could get 3 minutes on the clock. Magical girl Isla. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we gotta have the lightening hair. It's very important, right? I think instead of glasses, we would have some sort of, like, goggles, right? Oh, and a first-time chatter. Welcome, welcome. You like to draw? Excellent. We do a lot of art here, hopefully, and you like the art. We were working on a commission, but we're doing silly scrunkles now. Let's see, we gotta have some sort of magic thing. We gotta have, like, a little... When I think magical girl, you always have to have, like, the cutesy outfits, right? Okay, I don't like where this arm is. We're going to do, like, one of those. And let's see. Action sort of pose, probably. Gotta have the big old ears. Very magical. Okay, so for me, I would probably have a giant stylus for my magical abilities. Probably there'd be lots of stars involved. We gotta have, like... What would my magical power be if I was a magical girl? Would I just throw fish and ocean creatures at people? Maybe we have, like, a little crown on the top of the goggles. Gotta have a big bow. Because you gotta. I don't know why. We'll have gloves. And... skirt. And... knee-high socks. And we gotta have... It's basically just... Is this magical enough? It's alright, I guess. Okay, let's draw some tail. How are we doing on time, by the way? Okay, giant bow. I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Let's grab nice blue color for magic. And we need colors. Let's grab orange for... That is not the color that I grabbed, excuse me. Oh, is that time? Okay. Let's see about this. Let's grab like a blue for our outfit color. Let's see, skirt. We've got... Let me just finish up this real quick. More blue there. All right, there you go. One magical girl, Isla. Yep. There you go. Is it magical? Do you like? There you go. All right. Let us save and prepare for the next one. Sailor Moon. I mean, when you think about magical girl, you think Cardcaptor Sakura, you think Sailor Moon. At least I do. But yeah, if you would like to be in the next Skrunkle raffle, type in !Skrunkle and be sure to have an idea for what you would like, okay? Let me prepare for the next one. Bam. Alright, make sure we save. The classics. Alright. We've got some beans in here. Alright, so this is one per person. If we have repeats, we will re-roll the winner. Is everybody ready? We're gonna try to do as many of these as we can. So let's get started with the next one. Bam. A saber lily. Alright. What would you like for your Skrunkle? Let me label this. And we reset the entries. There we go. Lily, are you here? Oh, I hope so. Yeah, there we go. A giant Gundam or robot for me? A whole robot for me? Oh man. So this is going to be very scrunkly. Listen, doing robot designs, they're difficult, but I'm gonna do my best. Alright. So, I have reset the raffle entries. If you would like a Skrunkle, we will be spending the next 3 minutes drawing a Skrunkle. At any time, you can join the raffle by typing in !Skrunkle. Okay? Listen, I have a great idea for like... maybe we just draw like the face. Yeah, we'll try that. Alright, mods, can we get 3 minutes on the clock, please? Alright, here we go. Mecha Isla. Let's see. Alright, well first off, you gotta have like a bajillion like vents, right? We gotta have like a cool helmet. So that's like step one. We're gonna have like a visor thing, but you know, it's all like vents, right? And then we gotta have like the V, except the V is actually just ears. It's all just ears, but the ears are also like giant vents, okay? Everything is vent. Inside the... got that. We're gonna have like the V thing. We got the ears. We're gonna have like random little greeblies on things like that. Then we need to have, let's see, how to have Let's see. Let's do like a big collar for my artist smock that I have here, but we need to make it look much more 3D so that it looks like cool mech design type stuff, right? So you gotta have like big chunky like 3D type stuff there. Then we gotta have like massive shoulder pads, very important, right? Then we've got some connecty bits like that. We've got that's not very 3D. Try it like that. Then how to have a neck, let's see. Let's do like one of those. We've got this bit. We've got some random smaller parts that connect all through there. Then we have like my logo. I guess we could have my logo with the lotus tails there, because you gotta have like a logo. You didn't relate giant. Listen, I have gone through a phase where I've drawn many a robots, okay? Did you know giant robots are kind of cool though? Like, the problem with this, it is a scrunkle, but like if I was doing this for real, I would stress about how to make all of these shapes like actually more 3D, because like it's a scrunkle. It's fine. It's not 3D enough, or it's not like it's fine. It's fine as a scrunkle. It's fine. It's fine as a scrunkle. Okay, so now we need to do some coloring. But yeah, if you would like your own scrunkle, type in !scrunkle, and we will do as many of these as we can. Let's see. Let's go with, I guess, orange helmet, and then we need blue visor, and then we need let's go with like dark blue. Let's do okay, more dark blue. Let's do white for the collar. Hold on, let me finish this up just a little bit. Let's do like a matching blue there. Maybe more blue like that. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, it's not okay, there's some hint of arm. There you go. There is one the I love mech. There you go. Do you like it? There you go. Just for you, Saber Lily. Mecha, you hardly finished the joke, Jackie. It was very quickly done. Listen, I did my best, okay? Listen, if I had more time, I could add the little... But we're not doing that, because we're trying to do as many scrunkles as possible. Speaking of, it is time for the next scrunkle. Let's set up for the next one, yeah? Everybody, type in !scrunkle if you would like a scrunkle. As part of the raffle, we're gonna roll the next winner here very shortly. Do have something in mind for your scrunkle, yeah? Alright, here we go. Picking a winner in 3, 2, 1. Bam. It's Aylin von Meridan. Oh, nice. I super don't think I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hi, hello. What would you like for your scrunkle? Congrats on winning. How to pronounce your name? Is it Aylin? Aylin? Is it like my name, Isla, but different? I don't even know. Naomi smiling lovingly. Aww. I can do that. Absolutely. Okay, let me label this and then we will reset into Rees. Von Meridan. I also like the name. It's very fancy. a little bit differently in. All right, going to reset entries so that at any point you can type in !! Skrunkle for the next one. All right, mods, if we can get 3 minutes on the clock. Let me make sure the time is set up. All right, Naomi smiling lovingly. Nyum-mum-mum-mum. Okay. I'm very used to drawing her angry and smug. Alright, let's go. So if you don't know, okay, so I know who Naomi is, and I'm assuming this is character from our video game Love Sucks, right? If it's not, then this is not gonna make a lot of sense, but this is what I was thinking, so. And she's got the floofiest hair, like this. Honestly, I feel like with her, like she's I want it to still look like her personality-wise as well. So I feel like while she's like turning away from you, or like when you're not looking, this would be how she would look at you, right? Like she's not really a tune. She's more like awkward, brusque. Has a very rough exterior, right? But I think she could make like an awkward, soft sort of smile, and then she would, you know, get back to work, kind of a thing, right? Or she would smile at you like this and then punch you in the arm. I'm not really sure which one it would be. Okay, that mouth doesn't look like her anymore. I feel like her... It's a little weird. Maybe that's the trick. She like lures you in with the nice, kind smile, and then just punches you. You know, we should like have some random like cherry blossoms flowing in the breeze. And then like her hair is being ruffled, you know? Yeah. And then if we grab, hold on, let me grab color reference. I just had it. Here we go. No! Beans. I was too slow. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. Give me like, I'm gonna take 2 seconds. We're just gonna give her like, we're gonna grab a big soft brush and just give her like the most like the softest feeling like coloring ever, right? And then let's grab this, and then got one green eye and one orange eye. Wait, this is actually incorrect. She's got this. There we go. There you go. One soft color. There you go. Wait, hold on. What if... hold on. No, that's terrible. Not that one. No, not that one. Actually, that one might work. Just little dudes. Perfect. Okay, okay, stop. Isla, you gotta stop. We gotta move on. Okay. Alright, so it is time to move on to the next Skrunkle. If you would like to be part of the Skrunkle raffle, exclamation mark Skrunkle. If you have already won this stream, you don't get another. It's one per customer, yeah? Just to try to keep it as fair as possible. Let me begin preparations for the next one. Get your Skrunkle entries in. Do keep in mind what you would like for your Skrunkle, okay? Alright, it is time. Yeah, you can request something like that. Just saying. Alright, let's pick another one, yeah? It is time. Are we ready? Everybody get their exclamation mark Skrunkles in. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Oh, it's Paul. You win. Let's go. Alright, what would you like for your Skrunkle? Let me go ahead and label this. Yeah, keep in mind what you would like. Okay, we got Paul. Let me close out of that. Let me reset entries. Alright. Did you get caught in by surprise? Listen, you could win. We still have time for several more of these. So make sure to keep typing in exclamation mark Skrunkle if you'd like a chance at raffle. Yeah? But also, Paul, what would you like for your Skrunkle? You have 2 minutes to reply. Dun dun dun. So, Bunny Girl, give me a very basic description and I will do it without looking up references. But yeah, if you would like a Skrunkle, exclamation mark Skrunkle gets you to be in the raffle. Listen, Paul, if you want these Bunny Girl, I will do my best, but I have no idea who this bean is, so like I could draw you a Bunny Girl. Yeah, give me like a quick listen, we don't look at references, but I will take a brief description or I'm just going to draw a Bunny Girl. That's how that's going to work. Yeah, if you have won, it's one per customer. If you have already won, you will not be selected for another one. Kind of thin, poofy hair, glasses. Okay, I can work with this. Alright, it is time. Fishnet bodysuit. The whole suit? The whole body. Huh. You know what? We'll take it. Cuffs, boots. Alright, everybody, we're ready? Mods, can we get 3 minutes on the clock? Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go with round glasses because why not? Let's give her like that. Floofy hair. Let's give her like extra super floofy hair. And gotta have the rabbit ears. Yeah, if you would like a Skrunkle, you can enter for the raffle. exclamation mark Skrunkle. I will draw or pick another winner after this Skrunkle is finished. Okay. Face shape. Okay, I've only got 3 minutes. Isla, you can't just be spending forever messing with the face. Okay, so let's go with, I don't know why, but she's gonna have like a tied in a knot like there. Let's see, we've got the tank top. It's got some rips in it. Her arm is just kind of going off into space because I guess... Listen, we don't have time for limb placement. She just gets to be in a weird pose. I'm so sorry, ma'am. You just gonna have the weirdest pose. You gotta have the bunny tail, and you got this. She's got the neck. Let's see, tank top. Shoulder. Hand looks weird. Let's see, cuffs would be good. Okay, got that. She's got the fishnets. No, don't do that. Okay, we're fine. Don't panic, we're fine. And boots. And more fishnets. Full body fishnets. That's how I'm interpreting that. I don't know if that's accurate, but anyway. Got this one, we got this one, we got this one. And we've got suit, so let's make it look shiny. Why not? Make the boots look shiny as well. I have no idea what color these characters is, but that's fine. We'll give her some ears of the same material as the shiny suit. And let's fill in her face a little bit more. How are we doing on time, by the way? That good, huh? Okay. She's holding a carrot. That's why her hand is like that. There you go. You consulted with everybody, huh? Yeah, there you go. I have no idea how accurate this is. I hope you like it though. This is your own personal flavor of Bunny Girl. There you go. You do? I'm shocked. Because I'm fierce. Oh yeah, there you go. One skrunkle. Alright, let me save. And then we prepare for the next. That was quite the plosive in the mic there. Alright. Exclamation mark skrunkle if you would like to join the next raffle. We might have time for 2, maybe 3, right? For war? What war? What do you mean? But yeah, everybody, get your entries in if you would like them. And let us begin again. We're gonna pick another winner here in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Oh, it's neat. Oh, congrats, Nate. This one is for you. Let's make sure we label it. Probably without weird spelling would be good. Alright. Oh, better think of something quick. You got like 1 minute. The most fascinating piece of cheese in the world. Okay, listen. We gotta make this good because you could fascinate women with cheese. This is important. How to draw a fascinating piece of cheese. Well, I know it's fascinating to me. Okay, you know those, they have like a whole cheese wheel and they like melt like a chunk of it and then they scrape it off onto like bread or whatever. So you get like the delicious melty cheese. Right? Okay, 3 minutes on the clock. Let's see here. How to make fascinating cheese. Okay, so you gotta have your cheese wheel, right? And then you gotta have like the melty cheese, right? So then you gotta have it like delicious and like just dripping off onto your plate of food, right? There's your bread. Delicious bread. But it has a garnish because it's fancy. Okay, it's got a garnish. Did I reset the thing? Hold on. I super did not. Okay, close. Reset entries. Okay, now if you would like to be in the next Scrunkle, everybody that just entered something, you'll have to enter the thing again. I do apologize. Okay, so yeah, if you would like a Scrunkle, please type in !Scrunkle. What do they scrape the thing off with? Just like a knife? I guess just a knife? Sure, we'll go with a knife. The delicious melty cheese. Okay, we gotta color this, right? This is important. So then we need delicious golden cheese color. We need bread. That's not a very healthy looking brown for our delicious toast to eat this on. And then we need to make this look delicious, so we gotta make it look kind of melted. Got the little scraping marks because you're scraping it onto the delicious toast. Here we go. Perfect. How are we doing on time? Are we doing good for once? We could label it. World's most fascinating. Did I spell that right? Fascinating cheese. There we go. Is perfect. Oh, you know what we could do? We I think we still have time. We could add some sparkles. Look at that. Now it's extra fascinating. All right. We'll call that one done. I think we have done good. We were on time. Wow. Lovely, beautiful, amazing. All right. Super illiterate. Same. Listen, I can't spell. Right? It just seems really good. You get to watch them melt it and then they scrape it on to food. So good. So good. All right. So let's do another one. Let's see if we can do 2 more. We'll see how we do with this next one. We got to prepare quickly, okay? If I can't spell, how do I do magic? Listen, a lot of the spells go awry, is all I'm saying. Something about the meltiness of the goo seemed familiar. Yeah, that's crazy. I have no idea why that would be. Anyway, let's do another Scrunkle. Type in !Scrunkle to get your entry into the raffle. Let's do this real quickly. That way we can do another one, hopefully. All right, picking winner. 3, 2, 1, go. Bob, you win. Let's go. All right, What would you like? We're trying to beat the break. Listen, our time for this is very, very closely running out, okay? So I'm gonna reset entries. We're gonna try to do one more, okay? We're gonna try to do one more. So Bob, what would you like? Anna as a swamp thing? Okay. Okay. Contemplating how to do the thing. I will delay break so we can do the thing. So this is for Bob. And okay, how to draw Anna as swamp thing. This is swamp thing. How to... Interesting. Anyway, if you would like a scrunkle at any time I'm working on this one, please type in exclamation mark scrunkle so you'll be in the raffle for the next one, yeah? Alright, let's see. Okay, so first off, we gotta have... Oh, mods, can we get 3 minutes on the timer? I would appreciate that. Alright, so first off, we gotta have our swamp, right? So we gotta have, like, creepy, like, sticks and things out of the water. You gotta have the water itself, and then out of the water, what is this mysterious shape? It is, in fact, a swamp creature. Got the claws. But it's not actually a swamp creature because it's Anna in a costume, but she's doing her best. Also, hi Dandy, welcome. I feel like she would be doing like the rah. Okay, so she has a mask. What does swamp creature look like? He's got like little fins, I think, and then he's got like this maybe, and then how to show, let's see. Okay, we gotta have her hair floof out like this, gotta have her earring, and then wait, Dandy, are you streaming right now? Listen, let's not call out Dandy if she's streaming, okay? Okay, I feel like she would be wearing some sort of like a ghillie suit type thing, or maybe her hair is just like extra, what would you call this? Messy? Floofy messy? She could have like random plant, dangling off of her. Let's see, if she had like a scaly suit, we could do that for her, like yeah, we'll do like she's wearing like a scuba suit, but it's like a special one that has the scales or whatever. I think that's about as close as I can get to Anna being swamp creature. But let us also do this with the mask, and then really quick, how to color this. Let's just grab a green, throw that on there. Let's grab a lighter green, do like one of those. These colors are mid. And lightness. And we grab very bright outline color just for spice. Then we grab this and hold on. Okay, time is up, but we gotta add the glowing like red eyes for swamp creature, yeah? Listen, I try. It's okay, I guess. I don't think this color is not what I want it to be. I had a vision, I had a plan. This is not what it should be. Anyway, let's see if we can do the one more, yeah? Okay, that'll work. There's your swamp creature. You like it? Alright, last one. Wait, head tilt realize. What did I do? What did I do? What is that clip? Alright, final scrunkle for today. Okay, we're gonna do our best to get this one finished as well. Last one. Winner takes all. Well, I mean, you can't take all the other scrunkles, but, you know, it's the idea. Okay, last scrunkle. Exclamation mark scrunkle. Final chance. We're ending. We're picking a winner here in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Oh, it's Harlequin. All right. You are the final scrunkle for today. What would you like? Bam. There we go. You got it. What would you like for your scrunkle? Let me preemptively pause ads for a bit. A crab mecha? Yo, that's sick though. Okay. How to draw crab mech. I will want to spend so much time on this. Okay. Okay, mods, can I get 3 minutes on the clock, please? Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna do like an up close sort of view. We're gonna have the eyeballs, and it's gonna be like this. We're gonna have like a bajillion little greebly things for the mouth area, but there's just gonna be like saw blades in there, right? And then we gotta have like 2 like little vent things for the shell, right? But then the important thing is when you actually get to the claw, we have like the armor, and then this swings around, there's a joint, and then we got like a giant. This would be the claw, crushing power of 5 million. And we got some like mechanical bits in here to make it hinge properly. We've got brand logo right here. This is actually a racing crab mecha. Not only is it they have to be fast, but they also have to like crush obstacles to finish the race. Imagine like you're doing track and field, and there's like the hurdle race, right? It's like that, except instead of jumping over hurdles, the crabs have to crush things. Okay, that's the race. So what kind of logo would it have? Shell? It's got like a shell logo. Not sponsored. But yeah, then we gotta have, let's see, we gotta make this look 3D, and then we gotta have like spikes on this internal part. Is very important, okay? But you gotta make it look 3D as well. And then we got the spikes on this side. So we got that. So we need to have, let's see. Gotta have like random buoys on the underside of the crab, because it has to float at least a little bit, right? And then it's got its crabs have pinchers? I think they do. Pretty sure. Maybe. We've got that. We've got the shell. Then we've got the other claw bit there. Then we got the little robot legs that end in wheels because it's gotta go fast. It's the Crab 5000, yeah. It's the newest model. We could have made the eye stalks a little cooler, I think. Actually, if we made them on wiggly, like, let's see, we do like this, and they're on like wiggly little cables, that would be much better. We gotta have some like spiky antennae things, because they gotta be able to get signals right? You gotta, what else can we do for a crab? Let's see, that is the shape there. Has it been 3 minutes already? Yeah. Okay. Well, there is my attempt at crab. Mech crab. There you go.
Fine. It's fine. I guess I am cute.
No, I am fierce. How dare? No. There you go. Harlequin, I hope you like your crab mech. There you go. Okay, we are saving. I will be sure to post these in the Discord and on social media. Okay, that's enough. Anyway, all right. No, like the little mouth.
Hey,
they do
Isla,
have
you should
like
save.
pinchers. Yeah. No, I've saved. Don't worry. Anyway, so we have successfully done Skrunkles. We got Jan. We got Magical Isla. We got Mech Isla. We got Naomi, romance protagonist. We got
Hello.
Bunny Girl. I did my best. We got the most fascinating cheese in the world, and we got Swamp Anna. We got Crab Mac. There you go. So yeah, this was because you guys hit daily sub goal, and I very much appreciate it. Seriously, thank you. I hope that you like Skrunkles and that you like the Wheel of... I was gonna call it the Wheel of Pain. It's the Wheel of Fate. I hope you like the Wheel of Fate. There you go. So yeah, we will post these in the Discord and on social medias.
I smell scuffed.
It's not that scuffed. Anyway, it is time for break time. All right, everybody, please enjoy break screen, and we'll be right back. All right. All right. Wow. And we are back. Hello again, everybody. All right. So we have successfully completed the hour of Skrunkles. All right. So let's get back to figuring out anatomy issues for this commission I'm working on. All right. So last time. Welcome back. Hello again, everybody. All right. So last time we were struggling with this lady. So initial sketch looks a lot more comfortable, cozy. So now I'm wondering if can we get this to look a little bit more comfy, cozy, right? yeah, we're gonna figure out some anatomy stuff. Yeah, figuring out. You get it. Oh. All right. So anyway, the thing that we're gonna try to do is actually gonna do like one of those, okay, and then one of those. We're actually just going to have her leaning over a little bit more. That's gonna be the play, I'm thinking. It's easy. Hello, easy. Oh my gosh, the art buddy. We gotta hang out. I miss art buddy. Can we also get a shout out? There we go. You missed Skrunkles, yeah. Did you want to see them though? So this is a commission, and it's kind of hard to tell, but this is my concept, and there's a lot of anatomical issues that I have with this person in particular. So I was trying to figure out how to make them less awkward, but also keep the, like, I don't know, the intimate, like, nice feeling that we have. And listen, there's a very high likelihood that everything I do on the stream today is like one step in figuring out that I don't like what I'm doing, and I'm gonna not do that, which is a thing that happens with art sometimes. So like, I might go back and see if I can troubleshoot from here. But yeah, Skrunkles. Would you like to see the Skrunkles? Here you go. All right, so we did as many as we could. We got Jan. We got Magical Girl Isla. Oh. We got Mecha Isla. Trial and error. Yeah, it is absolutely a thing, and it's like a big part of my art thing is you do stuff in iterations, right? We have Naomi smiling nicely at us. We got Bunny Girl. You like the mech Isla? We got the most fascinating cheese in the world. It's the melty cheese, and then you scrape it off, and so good. I am fascinated by this. And then we got Swamp Thing Anna. Actually, you know what would make this like a bajillion times better? It's like 2 seconds. We just add like this little glow. There we go. That's all we need. All right. And then we got Mecha Crab, sponsored by Shell. There you go. These were the Skrunkles that we did today. All right. So now how to we just lean her over a little bit more, perhaps. I'm actually wondering, like, so this kind of works. We gotta have the, let's see, dragon horns like here. Floofy hair, right? I kind of still want to have this arm resting on the desk. How to have Okay, if you're leaning on the desk, how does the shoulder move? Oh, thank you, Art Buddy. Power Ranger version. No, listen, still not sponsored. I've never had a sponsor before in my life. Now, the problem with sponsorships is like, I don't know. First off, how the heck do you even get a sponsorship? Second off, is it even a sponsorship that you want, you know? Listen, advertising is like annoying at the best of times, right? Like, if anything, oh my gosh, can you imagine like Will White is like, hey, random VTuber, you want to talk about like this book series that happens to also be one of my favorites? I'd be like, yeah, sure, that sounds great. But like, that's like, if I was like, hey, play this random mobile game that you've never heard of, like, you know, I don't know, it seems weird to me. Listen, I can't even like sell you on my own video game that I'm making. It's very awkward. I should get the artist behind Love Sucks to sponsor me. Listen, I can guarantee to you she can't afford me.
Welcome in. Something beautiful together.
I can't even, so just audit and it'll work. You know, that is a very good wisdom, Shadow. Thank you. Also, Abisalari, am I saying that right? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. Is it sponsorship if I do the work? I don't think that's quite how that go. Just bribe somebody. I feel like Jackie whenever she pops in and is like, oh, you mean this, the Love Sucks, the 18+ video game? She does a better job at like pitching the game, I feel like. Witch Hat Atelier? I have started watching it, actually. So listen, this, I don't know anything about the show. I went into it knowing nothing. It's so shiny, the art is lovely, and then magic is done by drawing. And it's, you go to study in an atelier, it's great. It's so good. I'm like, this was made for me. So yeah, I am watching the show. I am very eager to see more of it. Yes, I'm very excited. It's very pretty. It's very shiny. Okay, don't need to worry about that too much. Let's see. Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. What was that? There was some, I think Brandon Sanderson. I read Mistborn like forever ago, and I don't really remember it. And there was a newer one that was like Depression, the book. And I'm trying to remember which one that was. Stormlight. Yeah, yes, that one. So I started reading that one and I was like, oh, like it's so good, but like, oh my goodness. Listen, if you want a story that is epic and also really depressive, have we got the book series for you? But I haven't actually finished it, so I don't know how that works. But like, I read a chunk of the books and then like I stumbled upon memes for this book series like later. Like right after. It was very strange. Like, you know, what you guys have seen those like serendipitous things where like, I don't know, you own a car, so you know what it looks like, and then you start noticing them everywhere, right? It's like one of those things. I read this book, and then I saw these memes about this book series everywhere. It was one of those like weird something, like all of the things in the universe lined up kind of things. I just have a very distinct memory of it. I don't know. Okay, focus in. Okay, we need to, actually this doesn't look too bad. We need to, let's see, we've got her leaning against the thing. I feel like, okay, let's check and see. This is her center line here, and then this is where her shoulder starts. Honestly, her width is about right. This arm might be a little too thick. Man, can you imagine getting sponsored by like your favorite authors just to randomly talk about their books? I would also love to yammer about Dungeon Crawler Carl. That's also a really good book series. Also is Fred the Vampire Accountant. That one's also very good. Would I recommend Dungeon Crawler Carl to everybody? No, because it's very dark and very gross. But it's also really good. Which one? I think, okay, so Cradle, which is like martial arts, fantasy, like cultivation book, I think that's getting an animated series. Dungeon Crawler Carl, I think, is getting TV or movie something or other. Then it has a comic as well. And then I don't know if Fred the Vampire Accountant will get a TV show or anything, but it's really good. The one where the AI is kinky? Yes. Yes, indeed. And then one of the main characters is a cat. Tabletop RPG. Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff. Listen. The Dungeon Crawler Carl is like wildly popular now. It seems like it's kind of everywhere. If you like, it's got some gross stuff, kind of dark, but also like if you like stories about the indomitable human spirit, it's so good. It's so good. But also, the thing that is really, really good about the series, it has a beautiful blend of fantasy and sci-fi in like the best way. It's so good. Also, the audiobooks, so good. And a sassy cat, yes. Sorry, I nerd tangent over. There you go. We're safe now. It's fine. I actually started listening to it. Okay, no, I lied. It's not actually over. I started listening to a new book series today, The Path of Ascension. And like at first, listen. If you're not hooked by like the first sentence, usually you put it down. And like, yeah, I'm listening to a new book, and first like 8 minutes of the audiobook, I was like, meh. But then something clicked. And I'm hooked. It's just pretty good. So yeah, Path of Ascension. That's what I'm listening to now. I don't know if it's good yet. I'll let you know. But that's what I'm listening to right now. Listen, I thought I was done with my book ramblings, but new book is very, listen, the new book, Path of Ascension, the world is actually really cool, and like, oh my gosh, out of the gate they hit you with like a bajillion maths, okay? And then I was like, I don't know if I like all this maths, like brain was like, no, I don't want to listen to maths, right? But then it's good. It's good. I'm hooked. I'm curious. I want to know what happens. There you go. Where do scrunkles get posted? I will post them in 3 places. In the Discord, on Blue Sky, and on Twitter. I will post them in all of the places. What if more nerd tangent? Well, I'm tangented out for now. You are safe. Probably. No, the problem is, I could probably do nerd tangents about books, but my issue is that I don't want to spoil things. So if I'm like, oh my gosh, this one really awesome thing happened, but I can't talk about it because that would spoil it, you know? That's kind of the problem. Oh, true. Oh my gosh, listen, if you guys pick up books that I have recommended or like read, let me know about it. I want to know what you guys think about books. And like if you started reading them and like them because of my recommendation, like that's just cool, right? I wonder, like, I really wanted the pen to be outside of her character silhouette, but I'm wondering if it would make more sense for pen to be like this. Would she have like a giant fancy? Maybe. Oh, Legends and Lattes is so good too. Would recommend that. It's so nice. Mere act of saying anything about it is a spoiler. True. You did? Do you like it? You'll have to read and find out. Yeah, it's one of those awkward things. Like, I don't want to spoil things just because, like, experiencing it, knowing what happens, you can still appreciate the media, but it doesn't have the same, like, impact if you're like, okay, well, I know this character dies, but when do they die? Like, you don't feel like you can get attached to them because you know what happens, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Okay, do we like her face? Is it bad that you like audiobooks and videos more? No, not really. So I say I read books. I do read, but most of the time I listen to audiobooks because I'm drawing and I listen to the audiobooks. Like a lot of the time when I'm working on art, there's parts that are tedious. Like if you know what flatting is, very tedious. But I listen to more books than I read, but I do like to read books as well. But yeah, I don't think there's an issue with that specifically. Like if you're going for the story, like watching movies, a lot of people like watching movies. There's nothing wrong with that. If you know the character lives, it removes the tension. Yep, that too. But yeah, it is a media. Absorb the media how you would like. Can't seem to keep the book in hand. Yo, let's go. If you've written more books than you've read, okay, so I will say that if you want to be a writer, reading books is very imperative because you pick up on grammar and like how to make sentences and stuff. Like, I don't know if you know, but writing is hard, okay? Not only like making the actual story, but making it make sense grammatically. But yeah, I don't do writing because I don't have the brain for it. It's difficult, very difficult. Did I make a copy of this layer? Yes. Okay, we're good. We can edit and see if we like the face after we mess with it. Oh man, Dresden Files? I haven't read those in a long time. Oh my gosh, the fourth book, I think what it was. Like, the whole series was pretty good, but then we got to the fourth book in the Dresden Files, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever! I have the right brain, the wrong perspective? Maybe. Oh my gosh, if you are cleaning, you put on an audiobook, bam, cleaning becomes way more fun. Oh, I also did a walk today. Listened to an audiobook whilst doing a walk. Bam. Okay, so I do like this face, but her mouth would be closed, and I want her to be talking with other character. So this works, but it doesn't work. But then if I open the jaw, how to open the jaw without this looking extra super weird? Can we take this and just one hinge of jaw, perhaps? MC voices, annoying characters. Oh yeah. Honestly, tricks like that, like anybody who can narrate books, and if you hear like accent, voice, tone, and it sounds like a different character, so you're like, you instantly know who is talking, that is a very, very good narrator. It's basically voice acting, but in book form. It's great. Oh. The locked tome books. Okay. Yeah, voice acting and book narrating, they very much seem to go hand in hand. Does this nose is very... Is it too thick? Too big? Do we need... Smallened? And then... How to make the mouth open. Also, I should probably end here pretty soon. I got a thing that I would like to do. I mean, I also want to fix this, but I got a thing.
Hey, Isla,
we've ruined it.
Say...
It's ruined. It's ruined. Why? Why? Ma'am, why does your face look weird? Ma'am, you was just fine. What happened? What happened to your face, ma'am? Why are you like this? Do I have too many lip? Is this the problem? But this is why we make copies of layers, especially with the face, because it's so, like, you ruin one thing, and then everything else doesn't work. And I think I messed it up. Ma'am, why does your face look weird? Is it the nose? Do you have too much nose? Do I have crimes planned? No! Obviously not. That I would admit to. Now me? No, I am a law-abiding citizen now, and I'm definitely not a villain anymore. Yep. Okay, no, wait, hold on. We fixed it. We just have a weird nostril. Ma'am, what's up with your nostrils? Ma'am?
Welcome in. Something beautiful together.
Lady Catherine? Is that how you pronounce your name? Hopefully we got that right. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. A joke? Did you hear about the guy who made a belt out of watches? He said it was a complete waste of time. But I gotta hand it to him though. He really faced the problem. He tried his best to tackle it, and you know, he got some good TikTok videos out of it. What do you mean, boo? How do you make a waterbed more bouncy? Use spring water? I mean, you right though. Ticks you off, Izzy? Oh, I'll have to come up with some better jokes then. I mean, it's high time I pick a new one, right? New favorite joke. Would this look better with slightly less chin? Let me try. Actually, let's leave all of that there. If I just a smidge of difference. Okay, I should probably head out. So yeah, did we fix the anatomy issues? Let's take a look. We've got our rib cage here. Something here looks weird. Is it? Yeah, it's probably like that. It also reads as weird because we are covering up important information about how this arm, like, connects, I think. Okay, I'm gonna have to contemplate this. What do you call a deer with no eyes? What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. What do you call a fish with no ease? Also a fish. Anyway, all right, we're gonna call it here. I think we have. Listen, we have figured out perspective. So basically, it doesn't look like we did a lot today. However, we have established an perspective. Okay, this is very important. We have the character actually sitting on the ground, leaning on the table. If we look at the heights of things, she is sitting on the ground properly. Well, sitting on her feet, sitting on the ground. What do you call an Isla with no A's? I'll have to get back to you, I guess. Fierce. I mean, I'm fierce anyway, so it's fine. All right, everybody. We will call it here for today. Next Strambot will be tomorrow. We might play video games tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, so we have figured out some stuff. I think this face works a little bit better. Like I can see it working. This face does not work for me. There's something that like they look very similar, but this face I can actually like build the rest of the head. So like we did a lot of stuff. Doesn't look like a lot of things, but this is a very important step. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe you learned something. We also have scrunkles, so we'll be. Yeah, there you go. All right, let me go back to here. Bam. Okay, listen. The conversation that you're having about writing, do feel free to take that into the Discord if you would like to, but I will be ending stream here for today. Next stream will be tomorrow. Where did my... There it is. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing. It's gone. Don't worry about it. It's fine. All right. Let's go raid a cool bean, and then I'll see you guys next time, okay? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Also, thank you for the sub goal thing. Destroyed. Get rid of that. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me today. Have an excellent rest of your day, and I will see you all next time, okay? Okay. Bye. This dude is really filling. Ow. Hello, raiders. We've got Fallen Itachi. Thank you so much for the raid. Unfortunately, we are just about to raid out. So if you would like to join us on this lovely raid train, we are going to go hang out with... Consults the list. Who have we got? Who is live right now? Let's see. Oh, homies. We got Dandy. Dandy is live. We got Fine. T-Rex doing I am fierce. I'm very fierce. Thank you. You guys want to go? We could hang out with Perry. We could go hang out with Dandy. You know what? Let's raid the Haunts. She popped in earlier. I think it is time. But yeah, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. Thank you for the raid. Fallen, if you guys gotta do post-stream stuff, do make sure to take care of yourselves. But for now, we are going to raid out. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.
Welcome in. We'll keep something beautiful.